Hey. I am here alone. I got caught in the rain, so pardon my locks. I'm going to wait a few moments for a few folks to join us before we get started. Look at that crooked part. Look at that crooked part in this hair. Lord, this video is going to be a whole mess. Nope, that didn't help. I'm using the opposite. No, this way. Lord have mercy. Hello. Okay, some people are here. If you are here, please say hello. Let me know that you are here. Hearts, comments, likes. I am your host, Erica Alston Buck, here all by myself because Tina's on an airplane. Let me know that you're here. Water. We'll talk about why. Okay, there are some people here. I can't see comments. There are not. Oh, they're growing. There's some likes. Welcome to Climbing Out the Podcast. I'm your host, Erica Alston Buck. And to the left of me is no one. Tina is not here. Hello, Catrice. Hey, Kimberly Wiggins. Kim, you're here on a live broadcast. I am so happy to see you here. Hello. Oh, the numbers are climbing fast. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Erica Alston Buck. My beautiful co-host, Tina DeVoe, is working. She is not here tonight, but I am going to do my best to make certain that we talk about date 'em all, sis. We'll catch up on my week because I believe my week alone is enough to fill all 60 minutes of this podcast. Hey there, Fanny Scott. Welcome. I don't think you've ever been here during a live broadcast. Hello, everybody. People just left my house from brunch. I didn't go to your brunch. I'm going to make it to brunch. Oh, my God. My brother is here. Hello. My brother was here last week. He said as soon as we started talking about dicks, he left. So hello, everybody. Hello. Happy Sunday to everyone. If you are new here, welcome. If you are here with us each and every week, welcome back. Normally, this is an opportunity for you to eavesdrop on two good girlfriends talking about what good girlfriends talk about. And for us, that is the P in the dating pool. And ladies and gentlemen, because what I've recently found out from my feedback from men, that we're actually helping them too. So there are men who weren't sending links to reservations that are now. There are men who were texting shit like WYD that ain't texting that shit no more because I don't respond to WYD. Send me what would you like to eat? And I will respond to that. But WYD, if I do respond, I'm going to say, waiting for you to ask me out to dinner. Don't ask me what the hell I'm doing. Set some plans. So lots of people are here. Wow, you guys got jumped in fast. I look like a wet mop because I walked through the rain for a couple of blocks to get to my car. And my face is a little washed out because I just left a day party with a rinse off. So any of you who are fans of Mr. Hampton Roads, he resurfaced. We can talk about that. So when I reference rinse them off, I am talking about people that we've dated before, that we've given another chance to take us out. Rinse them off, sis. So all is not dead. You may decide that this is not someone that you want to hitch your wagon to, that is not someone. Cam thinks I look great. Oh my God, thank you so much. That makes me feel so much better because I feel like I look washed out and dragged through the rain. But when I reference rinse them off, that is me talking about people that I've dated in the past, that I've gone out with a time or two before, decided that either I decided that they're not my person or they decided that I'm not their person. And that happens. We'll talk about that because there are many people who have met me and decided, nah, I ain't signing up for all that. So when I say rinse them off, it is someone that I've dated before who's asked me out again, and I decide, why not? What's the worst thing that can happen? And you know me, I don't turn down free meals. So a couple of days ago, Mr. Hampton Rhodes texted me and said one of his friends that I had met when we were dating was having a 50th brunch at their home. And what he said was they had texted him for 3 days asking if I was going to come to the brunch with them. And he asked me if I'd like to go. And I said to him, yes. And I showed up today. Jesus. It is Sunday, people. You can rinse them off because you have a gift of exiting with grace and integrity. This is a great skill. You know what? Thank you so much, D. Turner. We'll talk about that because I am absolutely 100% friendly and amicable with every single person I've ever dated in my life. Everyone. I have never ended anything on bad terms. There's not a man or woman on this planet that would say, "Oh, don't fuck with her." Nope. I date great people because I stopped dating them. Doesn't mean that they're not a great person. They just weren't great for me, or I just wasn't great for them. But who we are remains intact. So we remain amicable. So every single person that I've ever talked about on this podcast, I could text right now and be like, WYD. So anyway, Mr. Hampton Rose invited me to brunch today, and I went. And when I tell y'all, I'm going to host a similar event in my own home. It was a lot of fun. There was a DJ in the living room, DJ Kibi, like a real DJ in the living room. There were hookahs positioned on the island in the kitchen. Everyone was asked to bring a bottle, so there were 100 bottles of everything. The food was fantastic. There was chicken and waffles and shrimp and grits and deviled eggs and the best macaroni and cheese I've had in my life. There was killer seafood salad. There was fried fish that was being fried while we were there. There was salmon. There was barbecue chicken. Like, it was a full spread. And it sounds like one of my house brunches. Really, best friend. Well, I need you to throw another so that I can come. But I want to do a similar event. So much so, while we were there, I texted DJ Tons and said, because the dude, Hakeem, that DJ Tons does the wine festival with, he was there at the brunch. So I sent Tons a picture of me and Hakeem. And I told Tons that I want to do the same thing at my house. And he said, let's do it. So I will keep you posted on the brunch. And don't y'all come out here and scare these white people. Y'all come out here and act like y'all got good goddamn sense. I still got to live here after y'all leave brunch. Anyway, I'm going to have a brunch at my house. And all of you are invited. Okay. So let's talk about what's been going on in this dating pool. I've had a great time. I've got some life lessons. I've got some new do's and don'ts. Kim Wiggins is here. She knows that I texted her earlier this week and said, hey, how do I gain access to this event by myself? Because I'm not going with this person. And we'll talk about why I was not going to go with Mr. Miami, but ultimately ended up going with Mr. Miami. And what all did I do this week? And who did I see this week? Oh, hey, Monique. We've got someone that I have not talked about yet. If you guys could see my producer backstage, because I sent her a dick pic. Is Juliet here? I sent Juliet a dick pic. Who else did I send the picture to? Tina has seen the pic. Don't send me no damn pics. I'm going to share it with all my good girlfriends. We're going to talk about your ass. I sent Keisha the dick pic. Yeah, so, gentlemen, please know that if you send me a picture of your private parts, it is not a private message because we're going to talk about you. And did I solicit the dick pic? I think I asked, no, I had to ask for it because if a man sent me John Douglas want to know whose dick I'm looking at. I love all of you. We're just a bunch of good friends just hanging out on Sunday night, just talking about just normal shit, right? Isn't this what everyone talks about? Aren't all of your friends telling you about the dick pics that they've received this week? Anyway, we're gonna start there. No, we're gonna start with Mr. Miami because Mr. Miami decided earlier this week. Oh, Felicia said I missed their number. I still have it. I'll send it to you, girl. Yeah, Keisha. So let me tell you about Keisha. Keisha's here, and Keisha, you're in Miami right now, right? So Keisha is my dick detector, and she was batting 1,000. So I can send Keisha. I can't even believe I'm telling you guys this. I can send Keisha a picture of any man, full body, because she needs to see their limbs. I did have a dick pic conversation today. Great, Kim. If you are a single woman over 50, you should be having dick pic conversations with your girlfriends. Because if these grown-ass men want to send you pictures of their private parts, let's talk about it publicly. Put the unwanted hot dog on the park grill for everyone to see. I love it. Be petty with these pervs. Absolutely. So I'm like, oh, Juliet. I need Juliet here too, because Juliet had advice. My friends are the best. I think Juliet was the one who said I needed to. No, Keisha. Keisha, you said I need to sit on it barefoot, flat-footed. D. Turner said, "Have Keisha as a special guest. She's got a gift." She does indeed. So anyway, typically I send Keisha. I don't know what tonight's topic was. Did we have a topic, Andrea? We rolling with it. We had a topic. What's the topic? Andrea's gonna help me out, guys. I gotta stay on course. Hey, Regina Clay. We're revisiting intention versus attention. All right, let's talk about the attention we gave this dick. All right, are you guys ready? I need to see hearts and likes and comments if you're ready to continue this conversation, or if you'd like me to put on a filter and calm it down and be polite on this good Sunday evening. I'm waiting. Water. No one's saying anything, so I guess we want to talk about, you guys want to share about your Sunday service this morning? What your pastors talked about? Any scriptures that you like to revisit? Is there a hymn you like to put up the lyrics to? Are there hearts? There are two hearts. The hearts mean you want to talk about dicks? Are people leaving? No, the numbers are climbing up. No one's leaving. What are we talking about, people? You want me to continue? I've got two hearts. Keisha said, hell nah. Are we good? Should I continue? No comments? Absolutely not. Back to the dick pic. Let's go, Monique. That's all I needed. Okay. So I need the normal show. Keisha, bye. See you next Sunday. We were talking about your week. Okay. My week happens to have a dick pic in it. Angela Giles. Kim Wiggins. Look at Angela. Andrea, put up Angela Giles' comment. Boom. All right. We're talking about my week. So earlier in the week, Mr. Miami decided that I wasn't his person. It happens. We had a conversation, and the conversation ended with him saying, maybe we can hang out sometime. And I said, okay, bye. Ladies, what I'm supposed to do? Please, baby, I don't. He said, maybe we should hang out sometime. Sure. Call me when you want to hang out. Then the next day, he texted me and said, maybe I didn't communicate my thoughts clearly or something, some shit like that. No. So text messages. One moment. I don't want to misquote anyone. We're talking about my weak people. Let's go. Sorry, Kiri's texting me. Ladies, intention versus attention, because we're going to stay on topic. Although I'll throw some dick conversation in there, but we're going to talk about what men say and what we hear, and not hearing what we want to hear. Right? When someone tells you what they want or don't want, we need to hear that and move accordingly. So, a lot of scrolling. There's been lots of conversation. So, and I like Mr. Miami. Are we all on the same page? We all understand that I like Mr. Miami? Andrea's nodding her head yes. Keisha knows that I like Mr. Miami. Keisha's met Mr. Miami. No, he did not text it to me. It was a conversation. One moment. Sorry, I got a lot of messages. Boom, 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 boom. So we had a conversation. I want to say exactly what it was. Okay. He says, good afternoon. Hope your day has been great so far. I know you're super busy, but do you have some time to talk? I feel like I did a poor job of explaining things today. That's what he said. My response was, I said things in a way that you felt offended. You decided I'm not your person. You explained that perfectly fine. He said, that's not what I said. I said, it is. He said, let's chat again soon. I said, oh, you're rethinking what you said to me, right? So that is where we are. Ladies, I heard him loud and clear. So apparently, when we were in Miami, I said something, and because I do like this person, I'm not going to talk about what the conversation was about, but I said it in a way without a filter that offended him. And he carried that all the way back to Baltimore. And then we had another conversation, and I again said something without a filter, and it re-triggered what I said in Miami. Meanwhile, one, I didn't know that I had offended him in Miami. Two, I didn't know that there was some lingering shit from Miami. So three, when I said whatever I said in Baltimore and it made him feel away, I was intention versus attention. He did not communicate to me clearly, one, that you were offended, because I am a grown-ass woman. If you tell me that I've said or done something that offends you and I care about your feelings, I'm going to correct the behavior. I'm going to undo whatever it is that I've done if I give a fuck. And I do. So I wasn't given the opportunity to give a fuck. So then after it lingers and then something else happens, he decides based on his emotions that I'm not his person. That's fine. That's fine. What is Felicia saying? He put that thing in his luggage. Communication is pivotal. Yes, he did. He carried it all the way back home. So then we had stuff planned and we're good. So that's what happened. And as a result of that, if I'm not your person, the event that I went to on yesterday, my company was a sponsor for. My CEO was going to be there. I'm not taking just anyone to a company sponsored event that's going to meet my CEO. That's probably not going to be around. I don't do that. I will go by myself, or I will invite a good girlfriend. But we're not making appearances and seeing people multiple times for people to put me with someone that I'm not with. All right. So we then started making adjustments for two events that we had planned together. One, Kim Wiggins, was your event on Friday, the Baltimore Birthday Bash. Again, every elected official in Baltimore, every person who is somebody that wants to be somebody that's doing things in Baltimore were there. And I'm not showing up with someone just because. So I wasn't going to do that. And I certainly wasn't going to do that Met Gala event because, again, we were a sponsor for that event and my CEO was there. So those things. So because I am Miss Data Mall Sis, and when you tell me I'm not your person, and we are, can I get Brandon's comment? Life is 10% what you experience and 90% of how you respond to it. Thank you so much. Everyone was there. Everyone, right? I'm gonna show up with somebody that tell me I ain't that person. We ain't doing that. So that's why when I reached out to you, you didn't know what had transpired with me and him before, before that. So anyway, he and I we went out. We had a conversation. Conversation, men, ladies, talk. Brandon just said it. It's about communication. So we went out and we talked about what happened. I apologized for what I said and how I made him feel. And we decided to reset. However, before the reset, we were engaging again with other people. Remember last week I had seven. Andrea's out holding up 7 hands. 7 people asked me out on several different occasions, and I did 5. So I went to dinner, and I went to dinner 5 times with 5 different people. Date them all, sis. And everyone, like, we can go back to who and why I say yes. So every single person was attractive. Every single person was professional, educated, cultured, traveled, articulate, like everything that I want in any person. I only say yes to the kind of person that I'm willing to sit across a table and enjoy a meal with. Just because I say I don't turn down a meal, I don't turn down meals with great prospects. 7 potential meals and 5 hits. That's what I did. I need to get out more. Absolutely. I keep trying to drag you out the house, Felicia, but you ain't about this life. Anyway, let's talk about dick pic. 6'4". 6'4", lives in Arlington, Virginia. Very, very attractive. Works out, and it's apparent. Been around the world, and drives a Tesla. Swag on 5,000. Swag on 10,000. I just got warm. When we talk on the phone, we talk on the phone for like 2 hours. He's so smart and funny and witty and cute. No, baby. Angela Johnson. I gotta drink some water. Is Keisha still here? Because so now we're having these long conversations. I'm getting warm after every conversation. That Negro car can drive to my house from Arlington by itself on autopilot. Thank you. No, we saw the pic. And I sent his full body shots to Keisha, my dick detector, because we ain't wasting no more time. And Keisha said, because he's 6'4", and he's like thin, built thin. Sensuality is a prized commodity, but the dick got to be right, huh? Yeah. And is Keisha here? Because I think Keisha said, I'm gonna find Keisha. What you say about the man? I think she said it was short and thin or something. And I had already received the picture, so I was testing Keisha's skill set. So I had the picture, and I said, Keisha, what you think? And she said, whatever she said. And then I sent that, and she said, I was wrong. It should have a hook. That's mandatory. Can we have a commercial break? What? Hook! Let me tell you something. That motherfucker curved over his left leg. looked like a baby's arm. It curved over his left leg. So then I started asking my friends that saw the picture. I talk a lot of shit. What am I supposed to do with that? And then Juliet gave me some pointers. Keisha gave me some pointers. That's a good problem, right? That's a great problem to have. Trying to figure out how many sessions it's going to take to get to know all of him. Well, anyway, fast forward because I could talk about that picture for the whole 60 minutes, but I'm not. We made plans. They fell through. We made another plan. They fell through. We're supposed to go to dinner. Didn't happen. Meanwhile, we're texting and talking and whatever. He gets busy. I won't say what he does for a living, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so those of you who follow me on Facebook saw a post from me that says, I will take minimal swag over like inconsistent fucking swagged out. No. So some things that I've learned about myself this week is everything that look good ain't good. If y'all out there wanting to just give it away for a good time, that's an opportunity you can have. That's not the opportunities that I want for myself at 51, almost 52 years old. Yes, I date them all. However, my standards stay intact, and your intention and attention must stay on a level where I feel that you understand that I am the prize, right? Consistency is key. And what we all know about Mr. Miami, baby, he is consistent. And I have no desire to change anyone. I am not. In my younger days, I was absolutely Miss Extreme Home Makeover. I meet somebody and be like, oh, he's this, that, and the other, but I don't like the way he dresses. I don't like the way he whatever the fuck, whatever it is that women, we believe that, I like this, but, and then we're willing to just go in and just change people up and do all this creative bullshit, trying to turn people into who you want them to be. However, we should all agree that if our pickers worked properly and we keep picking the same kind of person, it's probably why the fuck we're all single. So what I have been intentionally working on is, one, keeping my priorities intact. Mr. Miami wants to date and loves the art of dating. I don't know. So what I know is that Darren is that we get to a certain point in our lives, we should at least, where we check our priorities and figure out what's important to us and what's not. And for me, superficial, exterior, forward-facing shit is not what's most important to me. One of my friends said it best. I think it was Juliet that says, "Okay, he can fall back. You can date someone that scaled back a little because when you walk in a room, people only see you anyway." That works for me. However, so we went to the Baltimore birthday bash together, and we had met Councilman John Bullock at another restaurant. We were out on a date, and so when John saw Mr. Miami again, he was like, "Hey, hanging in there." So the reason why I can't be like taking random people to events is like people remember what the hell you're doing out there, right? So that happened. He was able to make some good connections there. I was able to introduce him to some people. So that's also important for me. I need to be with a person that that's mutually beneficial. We talked about that during our self-care challenge, that healthy relationships are mutually beneficial. I'd like to be able to introduce you to some things, and I need you to be able to introduce me to new experiences. I need to walk away having learned something as a result of our interaction together. And that's at the top of my list. So, though you may think that I'm not turning down meals for the sake of eating, I think a good meal is the best way to have conversation that allows you to get to know someone. So both Tina and I agree that ladies that are watching right now, when you are online dating, just like high maintenance doesn't work out. If he has all of those boxes checked, he's missed out on the important box he needs to check. Absolutely, Joe. Thanks for coming on here. I don't think you've ever been here before. So we all know that Mr. Miami checked all of my boxes, right? So and we have so much fun together too, which is the most high on my list, is that when we are together, that we have fun together. So, and we do. And there's never a time where we have a conversation on the phone, in person, over dinner, on a date, whenever, that I don't hang up the phone or walk away thinking, wow, that was good. So much so, even the event that we went to yesterday, the Met Gala event, was fabulous, at the Baltimore Museum of Art. Um, Black tie and above. It was really, really nice. And my CEO was honored there. And as a result of attending that event, we walked away with her saying, I want to do this, but we got to do it bigger and better. Right. So I am right now planning a black tie event for Baltimore. And I'll keep you posted on that. But yeah. And as a result of that, because he was there this morning, our very first conversation was, I gave him what the theme was that I was thinking, how I wanted to do it. And our conversation was so enlightening. And I walked away with so much input from him based on, just me sharing with him that what my plan was. So, ladies, that's very, very important. Lana Ray did a great job. Your daughter looked beautiful. Lana Ray always does a great, great job. And thank you so much, Kiri. Proud of that baby. So, in that, uh, ladies, I think it's most important that when you're making your list and you're deciding what boxes you need your person to check, employed, uh, all his teeth, whatever those boxes are, that those boxes aren't just superficial boxes. What do you need? And we all need something. I don't need nothing. I don't need no man. I don't need no woman. We all need something, but not in some unhealthy codependent way, right? Um, I am on 100 all the time. I need someone that I can bring it down with. I need that. I could y'all imagine if I dated somebody that was on 100? I wouldn't go to work. So there needs to be some balance in my life, right? I need someone that I can bounce ideas off of, because although many people see me, see my persona, see this platform, see the social media stuff, people believe that I wake up in the morning like, I got this and life is fucking perfect. And that is not my reality. My reality is 90% of the time, I still engage in negative self talk. I still talk myself out of great ideas. I still say, no, you can't do that. I still say, oh, what will people think? So I need someone to be able to bounce my shit off of, for them to say, girl, you the shit. You better do that. I know you can do it. And I believe that you can do it. And how can I help you? I need that in my life, because I will talk myself off of the ledge each and every time. So attention, intention. So I think this phase of this conversation that we're having about intention versus attention is the intention that we give ourselves and the attention that we give ourselves, so that we're making better choices when we're choosing people to be in our space. Absolutely know your love language. I recently had a conversation with one of those men on those 5 dates, who says that love languages evolve. I never even considered that. And that was a great conversation. So again, ladies, why I date smart men. Um, what so some people may have um, had gifts as their love language when they were younger, right? And have experienced some shit, been in some relationships with people that showered them with gifts, and then realize, you know what? Quality time is now my love language, right? So if you haven't taken the love language test, please do. It's free. Go online, Google love language test, because another mistake that we make is when we know our love language, we try to love people the way we want to be loved. My love language, is this mic on? My love language is gifts. My love language is gifts and physical touch, right? So just because my love language is, and then words of affirmation, as the relationship evolves, words of affirmation climb higher up on my love language list. When we just kicking it, I don't need no words of affirmation from you. That ain't, I don't receive that. But if we're in a full touch me and buy me shit, that's what I said. That's what I said. She said what she said. um, I'm physical touch and acts of service. And when we know that, it's very important. Yes, we gifts and words of affirmation from me. Yes, um, it's very important that we know that. But bigger than that, what I was saying is just because those are your love languages, don't expect to love people that way. People receive love in their love language. So it's very important that when we are engaging with other people, that we understand what their love language is. So I am dating someone who quality time is at the top of their list. My husband was acts of service and words of affirmation. Yep, I know mine. Good. I challenge everyone that's here tonight listening to take that test, figure out, and if you're in a relationship, you and your partner need to take the test. And you'll be surprised to see and know that you may have been loving them in the wrong way. For the record, I was okay with the dickologist segment. So that was my Friday, my Saturday, and then again I went out with a rinse off today with a whole day party on a Sunday. Lord Jesus, I came in here and fell out on the sofa. I was like, Lord, I got 20 minutes before it's time to do the show. So that day party started at 11 o'clock this morning. I got there around 1:30. I got home about 7:45, and I'm old. Water. Cheers. Um, so there are compatibility does not mean having the same love language, but a willingness to exert yours while attending to your partners. Absolutely. Compatibility just means that you understand how each other ebb and flow. Just wanted to touch base about check. Let me know when you can meet to pick up. Okay, that's work. I gotta do that tomorrow. Okay. Um, so no rinse them off. Yeah, it's okay to rinse off. And look, while we're talking about love languages, if you do the test or you were with someone who you did not know what their love language was, that's a great rinse off. I challenge you to communicate with someone that you liked, you were vibing with, that you felt compatible with, and it didn't work. Don't go digging way back in no closet and no trunk for somebody from 20, 30 years ago. I'm talking about some recent person that, you know, and not some recent person that you just was texting or chatting with, somebody that you were seeing in some capacity that deserves a rinse. If you dated someone recently and it didn't work out, maybe you were not communicating to them in the way that they would best receive it. So my week ahead. So I'm not and I think I'm doing this backwards. I was telling Tina this. You're supposed cuffing season is in the winter, right? So I'm doing this wrong. So you're supposed to get booed up in the winter. Felicia, okay, it's cuffing season. You get Andrea saying yes. Tony McKay is saying yes. Cuffing season is in the winter. So this is where I keep getting fucked up. Because so I can't cuff Mr. Miami, right? I gotta be free as a bird in the summer. Can I cuff Mr. Miami? I need y'all help him out. Pre-trials are now. Oh, that's why you're my best friend. If you wait for cuffing season, you might miss your blessing. Thank you, Joe. You really can cuff anytime. Fall prepares for winter. Look at y'all. I love y'all. This is not fall though. This summer. I might miss a trip or two. I don't know what to do. Y'all not helping me. Keep dating them all. Yes, pre-trials. Narrow it down. Then click clap. Click clap. It's not far away. It is August tomorrow. So when exactly does cuffing season? Who wants a cuff? Right. Layaway is old. Jeez, y'all not helping me at all. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Y'all confusing me. Let the best man win. Thank you. All right. So, in complete transparency, Dick Pick has asked to see me today. Tonight, yes, Andrea. Y'all can't see my producer backstage. Come on screen. Come on screen. What are you asking me?
So you gonna go out tonight after all of his
Disappearing
let's go. Yes. I would make him wait. I wouldn't do tonight. I wouldn't.
Okay.
That's all I got to say. I'm out.
Well, agreed. Not tonight. Let me see what happened so far. Okay. You are too available. So not me. I got D. I literally have people in my phone that are angry that I am not available. I am not available more than I am available. I'm available when I want to be available. I am way, way busy to be too available to everybody. All right, so it's a no. Can I go tomorrow? I can go tomorrow night. And we got, and the only thing, yes, tomorrow. Because the only thing that was available for us to do tonight was bar one, because they're open really late for a meal. And I'm not particularly hungry. All right. And I now have Kip, are you super late? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The plot thickens. Keisha, don't be texting me while we on air. Everyone, it's unanimous. It's a no. So I will not respond to any calls or texts or anything tonight. Let's do that, okay? And I have an early day tomorrow. I now have a 10 a.m. meeting, standing meeting on Mondays. Keisha, that's not funny. Go play on my phone. So that, are there any questions from you guys? How has your dating world been this past week? What are you getting wrong? Are these people taking you out? We talked about that because coffee is not a date. Drinks is not a date. We need people to invite you out to do something, even if doing something is just a meal. But people that are interested in you will do things to keep you engaged for a substantial amount of time. The rinse off. Just ask, why are we still here? And everyone's asking about you. I slid out. Y'all crazy. I can't do that. Everybody asking about me. They sure, where she go? To her car in the rain. So are we clear about what's a date and what's not a date? Is there anyone that's being played with? What's that from Felicia? I got it. They try and call for me. Go back. They try and call for me, best friend. They want me to hang out, no food. No, that's a no. That's an absolute no. No, that my event, now that my event is over, I'm going to work real hard this week on getting a meal. Thank you. I'm telling you, that's the least. I had to block one today. Why, Kipper? I'm waiting for Kipper. Oh no, I'm still on the sofa. What? LaShawn. Okay. This is reminding me that we have to get our event together. So I had, first off, there are so many people interested. Andre, just know that. Can we work on it this week? All right. We'll iron out the details this week. The very first event is going to be setting up our online profiles and what to respond to, what not to respond to. I am going to make it so that you are going to be able to look at people that are matches for you. And I want to know if you would say yes to this person. And I want to know why you would say yes to this person. I'm going to let you know why I would say no, the knuckle crazy. I'm going to let you know why it's a no. I just met him. He said it was a Nigerian nicety. So is Facebook scamming, but we ain't talking about that. I got asked out by someone from 20 years ago. Didn't want him then and certainly don't want him now. Has nothing changed? Someone who didn't want me 20 years ago would probably be fucking hell bent excited to date Erica 20 years later. I want to know why you didn't want, I don't care why you didn't want him then. If you on the sofa, why didn't you get a meal now? All right, so we talked about, I know that Kim, I don't say yes to truck drivers. I don't say yes to barbers. I don't say yes to forklift operators. That's, I don't know why so many of them on dating apps. Construction workers. That's me. I had an invite last week, but had to ask for a rain check. Nope. Make you your most important client. I don't date police officers. Thank you, Kim. I don't date firefighters. Firefighters, I don't know if any of y'all was around for my firefighter. They can live two whole lives. They work 12 hours on, 12 hours off. You don't know when they work in. The truck drivers are out. Out. Kim Wiggins, that's most definitely to no police officers. So that limits us, ladies, to who we can say yes to. Because the careers that I've mentioned are people that spend a lot of time doing whatever it is that they do. You driving a truck, you're a police, you're a firefighter, you a ditch digger, whatever. You working real hard and you real busy and you tired. I just got rid of a truck driver, as you should have, I'm sure. They the biggest hoes on the planet. And they're not polished enough for me. Even, the one who bought me the Jimmy Choo perfume on the first date, he was a truck driver. And I said yes because he owns trucks. He has his own trucking company. So I was like, well, maybe that's different. No. So, yep, he bought the perfume. He knew stuff. They don't write anything on their profile. I'm paying attention. Yes, we don't date anyone who does not have anything written on their profile. So that's probably going to happen this week. The crazy is Jamaican, and now understand I don't mesh well with them. Strangely, Mr. Miami has Jamaican parents, mom and dad. He was born and raised here, but he's Jamaican. Yeah, we don't, nobody who doesn't say anything on their profile. I like reading profiles, and I say yes to profiles that are witty, that make you laugh, that give you a window into that person and how they are. So yeah, so the first event will be that we will write our profiles because I'm going to help you write things that are going to capture the people that you're interested in. We are going to have a professional photographer there. It's going to take some pictures, and we'll make it like a brunch or a lunch, something that has food and drinks, because it's very important in your profile pictures that you have pictures of you doing things with people. You don't want to post pictures of you and your goddamn cats. You don't want to post pictures of you with your dog. You don't want to post pictures of you and your kids. You want to allow people to see you and different aspects of your life. This is good. Some men do the same with women. Not saying I do, but some don't date teachers, nurses, flight attendants, etc., or a skinny female with no butt from the hood. I'm highly fucking offended. Do you not know that I'm a skinny chick with no butt from the hood? Did you? Did y'all see that? How are you gonna come on my show and drag me? Not no pictures with your dog, Allie. I need an apology from Joe Al Baines. Google me. No pictures with your dog, Allie. No, you cannot post the pictures of your dog. I'm gonna tell you, every yes, skinny chicks from the hood with no booty. That'd be me all day. Y'all saw that shit? Nurses. Now, Felicia, you know good. Yes, go ahead. And you're not just a nurse. You're a traveling nurse. Men don't have time for you to be in New Orleans for a whole goddamn month. I said I'm not that guy, just what some guys say. Is that an apology? Can you apologize for saying shit that other men say about skinny chicks from the hood with no booty? No pics of food you cook. No. You can pick what? Men want to eat. If you can cook and plate in an appetizing way, don't just be showing a paper plate with macaroni and cheese and shit all piled up on it. Men stop taking pic with fish. Ain't none of us attracted to the fisherman. Joe was getting ready to get it. Look. So we'll take pictures. Because what I was saying was we'll do it in a brunch. So you take pictures with other people in the room. So you're with friends. Nobody wants some old lonely. I apologize if I offended you. What's that, Andrea? But there is context that doesn't apply to you. I can already see that. And Joe, I was just joking because I actually do have a booty. I threaten to buy one often, but I won't. So yeah, we'll take pictures, we'll write our profile, and we are collectively going to look at who you say yes to. I'm telling y'all some good stuff. Somebody said, what site? We are only going to do Facebook dating. And I'm going to show you right now. Oh, look at these are all not answered. But can we see that? I don't want to show people's names or anything. But I'm trying to get it in a way that you can see something. Nope. Anyway, there are that many messages. I'm scrolling. That's how many. God damn. That's how many messages I have. And the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22 that I haven't looked at from today. Facebook dating. Oh my God, I'm catching hell on there. I don't know why. You're catching hell based on something. Felicia, I personally often cringe at comments that you make on Facebook about men. So I can't even imagine what your profile says. We don't want to appear as man bashers. No dirty floors or mirrors. Thank you. If you're taking a selfie, and please put your sheet on your bed. Make your goddamn bed up. The fuck? Um, yeah, we can't be angry, and don't put in your profile what you don't want. That is the biggest turnoff. I don't want no man. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want that. Put what you do want. Put in your profile what you're attracted to, because you're catching hell based on the energy that you're putting out. And that's not personal to Felicia. That is any woman that is on any online app just constantly saying what they don't want and what they're tired of. We get what we get because we do what we do. Andre, what is Felicia saying? No, my profile is clean. Facebook is political for me, kind of. They tell me I look materialistic. Well, I don't know how I would not look materialistic. I don't think I have a picture that doesn't have a luxury item, but that's not the energy that I give. I actually give the complete opposite of that. I think one of the biggest things in my profile that is attractive is I say in my profile, I'm not looking for anyone to take care of me. I do a really good job taking care of myself. Men with money are attracted to women that take care of themselves. We can take all of the pictures on in Miami and traveling and laying out in Bali or carrying a bunch of shopping bags and Louis Vuitton shoes and Fendi earrings. And we can do all of that stuff, and then write in a way that looks like you're looking for someone to do that for you. I am, but I ain't saying that shit. I need to smile. That's what it is. Why would you have pictures on an online dating app that you're not smiling? My number one comment, every single man that says something to me says, I love your smile. That is the opening for every person. You are beautiful. I love your smile. I love to get to know you better. I love your smile. Um, yeah, if you got pictures, you need to smile. I don't even believe you got pictures up there with no smile. Loving all of this with getting the profile and speed dating, the romance of it all, and the work to support it. Yeah, we're gonna do better. We're gonna get better. So yeah, I think this week's homework is figuring out. Um, I know I'm not a smoker. My eyes close and face scrunches up. All right. So you need to be at the event because we're going to have a photographer there, and we're going to help with not closing eyes and smiling in the way that's okay. You're going to get me together. I absolutely am. I absolutely am. I'm gonna put some of my new pictures from this week on up there. Hey, look at my comment. Is it a way to go find? Oh, yes, there we go. I got it. What should I say to men who have liked me and haven't sent a message? Be witty. Uh, be witty. So he's liked you. Say that. I saw that you like me, but you haven't said a word. Go to him and say, I like you too. What's that? Erica, I was in agreement with an engineer. We both agreed no relationship. We always had good conversation, nice outings, enjoyed each other's company. But later down the road, dude switched on me, got mad, and wanted a relationship. I bounced, now wondering what if. Have you changed your stance on wanting a relationship? So 100 shows back, we talked about not changing the rules, right? And this is for men and women. We go into situations and we set the guidelines. It's 9:29. I'm going to talk for a few more minutes and we're going to close out. And we get midway in and decide, oh yeah, I do want to be married tomorrow. So to that, Jackie, I would say, sounds like a rinse. That's what I was going to say, Shaka. Sounds like a rinse. Jackie, if you're interested in that person, we say rinse them off. Go back, have a mature conversation. You're willing to, you know, renegotiate the rules of the game that you were playing. And I'd like to know, you say he got mad and bounced. If that wasn't in some toxic, abusive way, I'd rinse him off. But I'm not understanding got mad. If we have different views on where the relationship is going, that calls for a mature conversation. And I would also implore you to look at the part that you played in it breaking off, because there is a way that that could have been salvaged. If that person was looking for a relationship and you still were not, there was a way to say, hey, I'm not there yet. I'm really enjoying time with you. Let's keep going the way we're going and see how, it organically transitions into something. Um, if that person decided they wanted a relationship and you decided that you weren't ready for a relationship in that moment, there was a way for you to say, hey, let's pump our brakes for a minute. Even with the reset that I'm doing with Mr. Miami, that was the result of a mature conversation. You see how she cut me the fuck off? It is 9:30. I got a 10 a.m. meeting in the morning. I'm going to find my co-host, Tina DeVoe. I thank you all for joining me tonight. I look forward to seeing you again next Sunday at 8:30. I will not be seeing anyone tonight, or will I? Good night.